What's up, guys? Going to go over the MPD today. It's a valuable piece of equipment. You can do a lot with it. It can replace a lot of things. It can make life real easy if you're familiar with it. If you haven't had your hands on it for a while, it can get confusing and be more trouble than it's worth. So just want to refamiliarize everybody and go from there. I'm going to show you real close, real quick, different parts of it. This is your parking brake. If you want to walk away from the system, if you're basically minding it, watching it, and you had to go do something, you could lock it out. And I recommend tying an overhand knot also, but you can lock it out and walk away. So that's what your parking brake is going to be used for. This is going to be your release. When you use your release, when you're trying to lower somebody, you want to use it completely. You want to pull it out, turn it. You unlock it first. Pull it out, turn it, and completely pull it. If you can kind of feather the rope down with this. Almost use it like a brake. It's not how it's recommended. Apparently they had some issues with it. People were using it like that. They had issues. So you want to make sure you pull it out completely and rotate it. Okay. On the back side, you're going to have your basically your brake. You're going to wrap your rope through there to lock it off, and then you're going to use it. It's going to be a friction device if you want to lower somebody with it. You also have your instructions on how to load it. Basically, this is going to be the side you pull from. That's where it gets confusing, is basically loading this. If you load it okay, you'll be good to go. So I'm just going to put it in the system and just show it in use. Gotta take a look at this. This is going to be my load. So when I open this back up, my load's going to come out here. So I'm going to run the load line through, run the rope over, back through, and I think I have my parking brake on it now because that's tight. So I need to open that back up, run it through. So here it is. Load this way. It's going to come up like this. I'm going to hold it from this side, and there it is on your system. Here you have it. You can use this as a belay line. I'll show you an easy way to do that, or you can turn this into a 3-to-1. Before, we used to have to use a load releasing hitch. You could turn this into a 3-to-1, but in order to make it a lowering device, you had to use the load releasing hitch, put on the brake bar rack. All that stuff can be eliminated with this device. So at this point, I'm going to come back. Push it on. It up. Got it on the wrong side. I'm just going to flip it over. Pull from the other side. So it's a progress capture device also. So right now I have to reset. This automatically catches itself. There's no locking it off. It caught itself. I'm just going to slide this up. To this point. And pull. Now let's say that this person got stuck on the edge or had to be lifted up over railing and lowered back down. I could take this all out of the system. A little twisted in here. This bag on the other side, but all right. So if I have them locked out here, right now, when I release this, I'm going to have all tension to lower it. When I have it locked out here and tied off, it won't lower. So I'm going to pull it through here. I'm going to rotate it fully. This is why I talked about turning it completely. And just having the tension coming from above. My hand here is holding basically all the tension. If something were to happen to me, the lock catches. If I were to tie this up, like again, I wanted to walk away from it, put your parking brake on, pull it through the lock here. I'd try and take a bite of it, tie an overhand knot. You know it's not going to go anywhere. Go back to lowering. Something someone taught, I took a class, a guy taught me this, makes it really nice and easy. Be careful, only do this if you have a, it's not ideal to use on a belt. I broke my belt last time I used it. But if you have a harness on, it works out great. At that point, this kind of helps it from swaying. You can pull tension with your belt or your harness, and then it makes it life a little bit easier when you're using it. So I'm going to pull it off the brake there. Always keep this hand on the rope, my right hand or whichever hand you're using, and again just loosen it completely. And lower them down. If they start going too fast and something happens, boom, let go, and progress is captured. I want to turn this back into a hauling device now. Easily put that 3-to-1 or that Z-drag or 3-to-1 back in it, and then you have a hauling device. It's quick, done, and dirty. If you have any questions, ask me or one of the guys on the shifts, or that's about it. Thanks.